It's really a pleasure to do this. So I'm going to present the School of Public Health Awards in Achievement and Outstanding Service. Our annual awardees are selected by the Recognition Awards and Honors Committee, which I'm the co-chair of, along with Annie Hottop. I want to thank my fellow committee members listed on the screen, and I want to acknowledge their time and very, very careful and insightful review. So we have a total of 8 awards this year, so let's get started. And as I call your name, please come to the stage to receive your award and picture, right? I believe we do a picture, yes. Our first award is the School Public Health Award for Excellence in Advising. This award recognizes the school faculty who have demonstrated outstanding contributions in their role as an academic, field experience, or thesis advisor. This year's award goes to Tracy Toomey, professor in the Division of Epidemiology and Community Health. So I'm going to read a little piece of what students have to say about Tracy. Long before first meeting Dr. Toomey, I had heard of her glowing reputation as a teacher, advocate, and mentor from former students. When I found out she would be my advisor at the School of Public Health, I felt like I had won the lottery. Dr. Toomey goes above and beyond for her students, supporting us through our challenges in and out of the classroom. Her approachability, openness, and humility is unparalleled. She respects her students as we were her colleagues, and she sees in us what we may not see yet in ourselves. Her belief in my capability has helped me believe in myself. So congratulations. Now I would like to present the Charles N. Hewitt Creative Teaching Award. This award recognizes School of Public Health faculty who have made outstanding contributions in special areas of public health education. The award symbolizes the school commitment to learning through especially creative, innovative, and effective teaching of undergraduate, graduate, and non-traditional students. This year's award goes to Jesse Berman, assistant professor in the Division of Environmental Health Sciences. So I also would like to read a little excerpt from the nomination letter from one of his students. The Charles N. Hewitt Creative Teaching Award symbolizes the school's commitment to learning through especially creative, innovative, and effective teaching. Dr. Berman embodies all of these qualities and more in his teaching. He utilized a variety of innovative and creative learning technologies to ensure we became proficient in the material. This included group journal article reviews, real-world GIS examples, and interactive homework assignments to solidify the learning. It was readily apparent how much thought he had put into the combination of teaching modalities. Congratulations, Jesse. The next award I present today is the Leonard M. Schumann Award for Excellence in Teaching. This award recognizes someone who is particularly outstanding in stimulating their student interest in the subject matter, a talent at the core or exceptional teaching at all grade universities. Congratulations to Laura Lee, lecturer in the Division of Biostatistics. So Laura is at a conference today, so she's not going to be here to receive the award, but we'll give it to her later. So now we will move on to present our staff awards. The first one is the SPH P&A Excellence Award that recognizes a member of the academic, professional, and administrative staff who has made distinguished contributions to the School of Public Health's mission. I'm pleased to announce that this year's P&A Excellence Award goes to Elizabeth Lukanen. Deputy Director of the State Health Access Data Assistance Center, or SHADAC. So So Elizabeth is an outstanding PNA employee whose skill and commitment to rigorous research drives her success. She has led SHADAC teams in developing successful funding proposals and has served as a principal investigator on upwards of 20 sponsored projects, as an individual contributor on many more. Elizabeth is a creative and engaged leader, manager, and supervisor who consistently brings professionalism to her work and to her interactions with outside funders, community partners, state officials, and others. In her 16-plus years at SHADAC, she has developed the next generation of public health leaders by working closely with students to help them to be more effective researchers and future public health professionals. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Our next award is the Judy Peterson Staff Excellence Award, which recognizes a civil service or labor represented staff member who has made distinguished contributions to the missions of the school, as well as their division and/or work group. This award is named after Judy Peterson, a beloved director of human resources in the school who died in the early 2000s. This year's Judy Peterson Staff Excellence Award goes to Stephanie Thompson. She's a senior administrator in the SPH Office of Faculty Affairs. Stephanie has been the sole staff person in the office since 2011. She invests in our faculty, welcoming them to our school, taking the time to learn about them and their work, shepherding them through processes, explaining practices, supporting them, and reassuring them. She makes time to build a relationship with each of them. The cumulative impact of her attention over the years on an individual faculty member and on our collective of faculty members is huge. Thank you for all your work and dedication. So next is our Team Award. The Teamwork Excellence Award recognizes an outstanding established team or work group for their sustained track record of excellent contributions to our school's mission, as well as the division, our own work group. This year, we recognize the Minnesota Technical Assistant Program, commonly known as MINTAP. So please have all the members who are here, come to the stage to receive the recognition. So MINTAP staff includes Laura Babcock, Jane Paulson, John Vanyo, Matt Domsky, Elena River, Gabrielle Martin, Laura Sefcik, Kira Peterson, Kelsey Klukas, Kevin Philp, and John Schroeder. So I would like to tell you about MINTAP very quickly. For nearly 40 years, MINTAP staff and interns have been offering technical assistance at no cost to improve Minnesota's environment and business. Over that time, MINTAP has conducted more than 5,100 site visits at facilities throughout Minnesota and facilitated business solutions that produce significant savings for the organizations. MINTAP's work requires a strong core team with backgrounds in areas from manufacturing, business, environmental health and safety, consulting, and digital information systems. The staff forms work teams to apply the best expertise to deliver the highest quality results for each client. So congratulations again, and thank you for all your work. Okay, so our final two awards this afternoon are focused on the school's commitment to anti-racism, diversity, equity, and inclusion. The Outstanding Health Equity Impact Award recognizes a faculty member who makes an exceptional impact on health equity and community well-being through their focus on policy, intervention, relationship building, or community engagement. This year, the award goes to Dina Carroll, an assistant professor in the Division of Environmental Sciences. Her nomination states, Dr. Carroll conducts innovative and effective research to improve health equity in American Indian communities. She's highly respected by members of the American Indian community and has created effective and engaged partnerships with the people who will benefit from her scholarship. She's a tireless advocate for advancing diversity, equity, and inclusion through actions and not just words. And she incorporates this passion in her teaching and mentoring. Thank you, Dina, for all your commitment. And our last award this afternoon is our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Staff Champion Award. Our school established this award to honor staff members who are champions of diversity and to celebrate their efforts to help support our commitment to equity and justice in our school, on our campus, in higher education, and in communities across the country. This year's award goes to Ned McCauley, Program Coordinator in the Division of Environmental Health Sciences. So Ned is not here, but we're very grateful for the impact of his work. So to end, thank you all the nominees, all the nominators, for all the work that goes into making this happen. So next, I give it back to Dean Beebe.
Thank you. All right, so now is one of my favorite parts of the event, recognizing the staff and faculty who have given many years of service to the School of Public Health. As we go through these slides, please stand, wave, or raise your hand. Not all of you, just the people mentioned. If your name is on the slide. If you're celebrating years of service, please gather on the right-hand side of the room at the end of the event so we can take your photo and commemorate this important milestone. So we'll start with 5 years of service. Let's give these folks a round of applause. Moving on to 10 years of service. Please once again stand or wave if your name is on the slide. 10 years of service. I believe I said stand and wave. Just kidding. Now recognizing people who have given 15 years of service to the school. Thank you for your service. Now 20. So thank you so much for your commitment. And now we're moving on to those celebrating 25 and 30 years of service to the school. As I read your name, please stand or wave to be acknowledged. 25 years of experience. Bridget Brennan. Lynn Elberly. Lisa Peterson. Wei Pan from Biostats. Okay, now on to 30 years of service. Kieran Braille. Eileen Denning. Gudrun Killian. Eric Crum. And Linda Zenner. So thank you so much for your commitment to the school. Now I welcome Joe Koopmeiners to the stage to say a few remarks about the couple of folks celebrating 40 and 50 years of experience, of service.
All right, so there will be two people that we're going to be recognizing here. We'll start with 40 years of service, Gary Collins. So, Gary Collins has served as a statistician and protocol manager for many high-profile biostatistic studies. Initially, these trials included the multiple risk factor intervention trial, an international HIV trial of interleukin-2, and a major sub-study of the START trial on the effects of early versus deferred antiretroviral therapy on pulmonary function. More recently, Gary has provided valuable contributions to epidemiological studies of C. difficile infection and COVID-19 infection, to a randomized trial in healthcare workers of Ebola vaccine, and to a placebo-controlled trial of hyperimmune intravenous immunoglobulin for individuals recently diagnosed with COVID-19 infection. Thank you, Gary, for your dedication to the School of Public Health. And Gary, we have a plaque for you. Sorry, I should have said this. I think 40 years, Lawrence standing ovation. All right, so we'll now move on to a faculty member who has provided 50 years of service to the School of Public Health, and I'll ask him to come up here and receive a plaque as well. So 50 years of service, we have Jim Neaton. So Jim Neaton joined the division. Jim Neaton joined the Division of Biostatistics as a research fellow in 1973 before completing his PhD and joining the faculty in 1985. Throughout his career, Jim has provided leadership to large multi-center randomized controlled trials in cardiovascular diseases, infectious diseases, and other areas. From 1985 to 1999, Jim served as the PI for the Mr. Fit Coordinating Center, one of the first large clinical trials coordinated by the division, and a trial that helped put us on the map as a leader in the design, monitoring, and analysis of clinical trials. Since 1990, Jim has led multiple large-scale clinical trials in HIV, including definitive trials relating to the timing of antiretroviral therapies for patients with HIV. In 2017, Jim was asked to lead the first large-scale clinical trial of vaccines for Ebola, and for the last 3 years, Jim has led an international team to evaluate treatments for patients hospitalized with COVID-19. Finally, in addition to Jim's many research accomplishments, Jim was the instructor for an introductory course on the design of clinical trials taken by more than 1,000 students, including myself and many of us in this room. I will also just like to go on the record that doing Jim's annual review might be the most ridiculous thing I've done in my career. Jim received the largest grantor contract in the history of the University of Minnesota, meets expectations. So congratulations, Jim. Is he still here? So I believe I'm now handing it over to Jenny Porter to conclude the program.
All right, so we have reached the end of our program. I want to say another congratulations to all of our award winners and all of our years of service. And that's it. So it is, well, the rain has stopped now. See, that was perfect. So feel free to hang out and mingle with each other. Congratulations, everyone, and thanks for a great day. Enjoy your afternoon.